Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're asking the question, is there going to be random ATK testing for arrivals in Thailand? Well, it appears maybe, but it's not necessarily going to apply to everybody. So the reason for the video, I was reading a recent article in the Bangkok Post, bangkokpost.com. Article is titled, More Entry Barriers Lifted, quoting directly, the Thailand pass registration and COVID-19 insurance requirements will be lifted for all people arriving in Thailand from July 1. Quoting further, arrivals will need only show their vaccination certificates or COVID-19 test results. Without such proof, arrivals will be given random professional antigen tests, that's the ATK test, upon arrival at airports. Random testing will continue until the government lifts measures issued under the emergency decree imposed to deal with COVID-19, Dr. Tawison said. So Dr. Tawison, that's kind of the spokesperson, head of the CCSA, COVID, sort of the Committee for COVID Response here in Thailand. So interesting, if you don't have a vaccination certificate or COVID test result, presumably you could fly into Thailand, but you sort of roll the dice of having a random ATK given to you. If, however, presumably based on the construction of this article, if you have the other documentation, either a vaccination certificate or a COVID test result, that was taken within a certain period of time before departing, that probably will not apply to you. So you're not going to have to deal with that. So that appears to be the current situation as it's going to be moving forward into at least the reasonably near foreseeable future. I'm kind of hoping they rescind the emergency decree sooner rather than later so that we can put all of this behind us. Because quite frankly, I've got real issues with requiring even testing at this point. I don't see what the use of that is, where anybody who wants to be vaccinated can be. We've seen, the mortality rates associated with this drop precipitously, and we've seen the situation really, really improve. So exactly why this needs to be, why we still need to be going through these motions doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but again, not a lot of this has for those who've watched these videos. So the thing to take away from this video, again, it appears to only apply to those who do not have vaccination certificates or COVID-19 test results. Those folks who arrive in Thailand, looks like they'll probably be subject to random, whatever that means, ATK testing, and presumably if you test positive, again, quarantine may be imposed, so probably a good idea to sort of front load your documentation, deal with getting tested or getting your certifications in order before coming to Thailand, at least for the forthcoming few weeks, maybe a couple months.